Queensland Rugby League great Arthur Beetson has been permanently enshrined at Suncorp Stadium on the eve of the Origin decider. Peter O'Dempsey is in the newsroom, and Pete, Big Artie's not quite so big in statue form.
Oh, Bill, when we think of Artie, we think of a massive man, a larger-than-life character with a big smile and a fondness for pies. But the statue's actually caught him in his prime. He could be in his 20s, maybe not long out of Roma, down at the Sydney Roosters, perhaps rewriting the way rugby league's played. It is a great tribute to a great man.
He's already a rugby league immortal. Now Artie Beetson takes his place among the pantheon of maroon gods.
Long overdue. I thought it should have been there, probably before the King.
There's no arguments over Artie's contribution as the inaugural Queensland captain. He played just one Origin match, but his legend is already inviting exaggeration.
Arthur Beetson was a fantastic Queenslander. I think he played roughly just over 300 games for Queensland.
He played for New South Wales but hadn't played for Queensland, and then to come up here and play in that first date of Origin was wonderful.
The current Maroons were on hand for the unveiling. He'll act as motivation in tomorrow's decider, just like he did for the first ever Queensland Origin team.
He's just larger than life. He had this aura about him, and you wanted to get out there and do your best for him. 27 members of Artie's family turned out to see the new statue, even if it doesn't resemble their most recent memories of their dad.
He might have trimmed a few kilos off him, I think, on the statue. So, but
that's pre-meat pies, I think.
It might be, yeah.
He's probably about 28 or 30 years old in the statue, so he's quite, he's at his fittest, and that's how a man should be remembered.
The statue has also brought memories flooding back for those who faced him.
Playing against him too wasn't the greatest either. He wasn't the cleanest player on the paddock, Arthur, particularly when he got old and cranky.
What are we talking, knees, elbows?
Everything. Anything went with Arthur, and he came from the old school, obviously, So
well, the Maroons have just finished, or are just finishing, their final training session at Suncorp Stadium. We'll have a last word from coach Mel Meninga coming up later in sport.